Hi there, Gemini, and welcome back to Star Lourdes Tarot. This is going to be your tarot forecast for the month of April. I went ahead, shuffled the cards, and laid them all out. Let's see what's going on for Gemini this month. First up, we have the Five of Cups in the reverse, followed then by the Nine of Swords upright. And next we have the Six of Swords in the reverse, followed by the Seven of Swords. Holy, lots of swords. Gemini. And next we have the Two of Pentacles upright, followed then by Major Arcana Star in the upright. Next we have Major Arcana the Wheel of Fortune reversed, followed by the Six of Pentacles upright. And next we have Major Arcana Magician in the upright. And lastly we have Major Arcana the Chariot in the upright position. You've got 4 Major Arcana. Could be a little bit of an intense month for Gemini. Okay, so I'm going to interpret this now for you guys. First of all, for your overall energy, Gemini, you have that of the Five of Cups in the reverse position. I much prefer to see this energy inverted as opposed to upright, because when it's upright, this is kind of like the pity party. We're still sort of crying over the things that went wrong in our lives and not really looking to see that there's still 2 cups full of promise behind us. Because sometimes we do dwell on what we've lost and what's gone wrong as opposed to appreciate what's there. We all go through it. It's a natural part of being human, I guess. The human element. When it's inverted like this, we're coming out of it. Maybe some of you guys were recently feeling, the loss of a situation. Could be anything from friendship to relationship to, something that we were really holding dear to on the emotional front. So it could be that, you guys are sort of getting over it now. You're getting over that feeling of that loss and feeling sorry about the situation. Your crossing card, though, is the Nine of Swords in the upright position. Gemini, get out of your head. You're in your head too much, maybe, in the month of April. You're ruminating a lot of thoughts, thinking about all kinds of things. Could be losing sleep over it. Could be anxious about a situation. I hope it's not about this. Well, this Five of Cups energy looks like you're healing from that. This could be an entirely different situation. Maybe something has gotten you worried. It could be anything from finances to your job to life in general. Maybe you're just overall anxious. Maybe it could be a specific thing you're anxious about, but it's just crossing energy. In your more distant past, you have the energies of the Six of Swords in the upright position. This is a card of moving on from emotional turbulence. You have 2 cards here indicating there could have been something on the emotional front that really got to you, Gemini, and you're moving on from it. Very good to see. Very good to see you're moving away from emotional turmoil. Now, coming out of the month of March, moving into April, you have the energies of the Seven of Swords in the upright position. Now, this is classically known as the little liar, cheater, thief card. Maybe some of you were dealing with this energy. It could be. This could be a friend, this could be a family member, this could be just simply representing avoidance too. A lot of times for me, the Seven of Swords represents trying to avoid something that could be uncomfortable in terms of avoiding a conversation. Swords do represent communication, trying to avoid even your own thoughts maybe. Hopefully it's not playing out for any of you where somebody is actually trying to steal something from you or take something from you, because the Seven of Swords can have that energy. It can be somebody trying to steal your thoughts, steal your girlfriend or your boyfriend, somebody trying to steal something from you. Hopefully that's not the case with Gemini, but it could be. More cases than not, the Seven of Swords represents an avoidance. So that energy gives way in the early part of April to Major Arcana, the Star in the upright position. This is the Aquarius card. This is Very nice energy. I do like the star. This is Wish Upon a Star, and so it is kind of like a wish card, and it's also really just a really good feeling of feeling hopeful, feeling just having faith that things are going to work out the way that we want them to. So it's just maybe you kind of feel, maybe you see a sign of something that just tells you that, oh, I just know everything's going to work out okay. It's just a sign from the universe. Sometimes this is just, feeling hopeful as opposed to feeling pessimistic about a situation. It could be because you're finally feeling more hopeful because you've moved away from this emotional turmoil. So it could be that that's what's going on. But really nice energy to be moving into. Now, the next card you have up is the Two of Pentacles in the upright position. This is more around the middle of April. This is a card of the juggler. My Geminis are juggling again. This can represent when we're juggling two different relationships. This can represent when we are juggling, but this is harmony in the midst of change. If you are dating two different people and haven't made a decision as to which way you want to go, I wouldn't worry about it too much, Gemini, because this is harmony in the midst of change. In the middle of the month, you are going to be sort of happily going back and forth between two different situations. For others of you, this could be representing jobs. Maybe some of you are dealing with two different jobs and you're managing to handle it very well, or school and work and two different homes, two different hobbies, what have you. It sees you in the middle of the month, Gemini, happily and very easily, juggling several situations. Geminis are actually pros at that. You guys can multitask like nobody's business. So not surprising to see that energy for you guys. Now, where you'll be coming from internally, this is not the face you show to the world, but how you could be feeling internally in the month of April. You have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse position. Interesting. Wheel of Fortune upright. This is all about sort of finding that sweet spot in the universe where we're clicking with everything and everything is working and moving forward easily. When it's inverted like this can sometimes represent some resistance to how things are turning and how the wheels are turning in your life, Gemini. So yeah, that's interesting, and maybe feeling a little bit unlucky. I don't know where this is just an internal energy, Gemini, because there's really not a lot in these cards to indicate that you have anything to worry about in that section, in that area, because you'll see in a minute with the cards that are here to follow, especially with the star being here. But in your people and environment, you have the Six of Pentacles in the upright position. This is really nice energy, especially to have in your people and environment. This is about reciprocity. Balanced relationships. There's a lot of good give and take here in terms of work. This is equal work for equal pay. This is about balance and reciprocity. So it's a very, very good card. So for any of you, for example, who happen to perhaps need a loan from a person, a family member, a friend, or even the bank, it could be that they will be more than happy to or able to accommodate you. And for others of you, it could be that maybe there's somebody in your environment that needs your help, but you're able to help them. So really good energy no matter how you look at it. Very nice for people and environment. Next card you have is your hopes and fears, and you have Major Arcana, the Magician, in the upright position. You're hoping that you're able to manifest the things. You know that you have the tools and the confidence that you need to manifest the things you want to manifest in your life. And you're hoping to be able to be the magician. And why would that be a hope? I see, because perhaps this is based on something you just recently came out of, maybe where you felt unlucky, and you're hoping that you have the skills and the ability to manifest and turn things around. And I'm here to tell you that you do, because the last card you have here that closes the read and closes the month for you is Major Arcana, the Chariot, in the upright position. Yay, Gemini! The Chariot is beautiful energy. This is all about forward movement and fast forward movement. This is where we're heading straight to victory. The only thing is with the Chariot, just don't steamroll over someone else's toes, because you can move so quickly with this energy. This is all about forward movement, Gemini, and it shows you ending the month like steamrolling straight forward. I think that, and that's beautiful energy that represents victory and success and all good stuff. You have the Chariot here and the Star, and your hopes of the Magician. It looks like your hopes will come true. Okay, Gemini, I hope this reading helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. I want to thank all of you who have been doing just that, as well as from those of you who have ordered private readings from me and donations. I want to thank you profusely for all of that. I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.